When the initial announcement was made regarding the housing development spearheaded by Trinidad company East Coast Developers, it stimulated quite a bit of talk, concern, and speculation. Among the concerns raised were those associated with the level of involvement of the government, issues of quality assurance, and what really is in it for nationals. During recent media engagements, members of the government sought to clarify the matter.
And I had been writing on my Facebook for months that our contractors are needed, that when we start the housing revolution and we start to pursue these large number of houses, that our people are the one who must build them. Nobody is going to come into St. Kitts and Nevis building houses for our people. And our people are not the contractors. Our people must be the contractors, the painters, the roofers, the carpenters, the masons, the heavy equipment operators, and whoever else, the steel benders if we need that, whoever else will be involved in the construction of these homes. Clear. So those are two things that I want to get clear, because I am hearing talk about our local people not getting jobs. When I have been saying that for months, when it's specified in the contract as well, that our people must be the ones to build them. That is important to us, because part of this is to provide jobs for years. We want our people to be working, to be productive. And that is why we are pursuing it.
Government has a very limited role in the agreement. However, the agreement was prepared and vetted by the Attorney General's office. There is strong protection in the agreement in terms of quality of homes, in terms of delivery of homes, in terms of the use of local contractors. All of that is contained in the contract. I feel certain that we have sufficient protections that will protect NHC, will protect the government, and will protect the homeowner built into the agreement.
But not everyone is fully sold on the project. Socio-political commentator and a former Minister of Government, Ian Patches-Liberd, believes NHC, which he said should be focused on housing for the less bankable in our society, is straying from its remit, and it could have harmful effects.
So what solution, we must ask, is required to carry out the mandate of the National Housing Corporation, which is to provide housing for the poor, the access indigent, but for the poor and infirm. If no solution is found expeditiously, then the East Coast Housing Development Program will cause emotional and physical harm to the thousands of people who will apply for an house, only to be told that they are not bankable. What kind of government would facilitate the construction of 2,400 homes, and the majority of people who need them most would not qualify? What kind of government would facilitate that? It is an exclusionary discrimination practice that seeks to prevent poor people and our poor families from obtaining houses or housing.
Meanwhile, there is also the view that this newest housing revolution could be the start of something big for the economy of St. Kitts and Nevis. Glenn Batt reporting for SKN Newsline.